Hello, today we are going to be demoing the Poynt Smart Terminal. I'm just going to kind of show you what it looks like first. We have the merchant facing screen is the bigger one, and then the customer facing screen is the smaller one. We have the printer, which is right below the customer facing screen, as well as a camera that can be used as a scanner. And then if we flip it over, we have the power button here. That's what you'd use to turn it off, to turn it on, to turn it, to put it to sleep, or to reboot it. And then you also have the two magnetic strips here. That is going to be used to connect to the docking station, which also has two magnetic strips. And then on the back you have the power outlet. You have two USB ports, which can be used for like a cash drawer or a printer, maybe a scanner. And then there's also an Ethernet cable port, so if you wanted to connect it directly to Ethernet, you just dock it on here and it'll connect that way. So we're going to connect it to the charging station. If you did it correctly, then there will be a light that turns on in the top right corner. So this is built on a Android platform, and so if you're familiar with using any kind of tablet or phone that is built on Android, it's very similar. You slide down from the top to get to some of the menus. So you have the home button, you have the terminal, register, help, your Wi-Fi, settings, brightness, and then you swipe it back up to get it off. The apps that are pre-downloaded are going to be your terminal, your transactions, a featured apps, which is kind of like a app store, manual entry, help, register, catalog, settlement. I've downloaded the time clock, which is found in the featured apps, but that one does not come standard. And then the calculator. So if you go into the terminal app, that is going to act similar to any countertop terminal, like a VX520. You would get the transaction amount, you would enter it in here, and you would choose whether it's cash or charge. If you hit charge, then you can actually choose how you are charging it. You can do credit, you can do debit, you can change your mind, go back to cash. You can do manual entry, you can do multi-tender, so if a customer wanted to use some cash and then go to credit card, you can do that. You can do a check. It does not come with a check reader, but it does have the option to make some notes, so you can do customer name, check number, maybe driver's license number, whatever. You can always change it, so we'll cancel that. We'll go back to charge. You would insert the card here if you're doing debit or credit, and then as you can see over here is the customer facing screen, and they're going to see directions on how to actually input the card. So you can also, in the terminal app, you can do auth only transactions, and you can do non-reference refunds. If somebody didn't have a receipt and you weren't able to look it up for some reason, or maybe it was before you got the Poynt device, so you couldn't see all your transactions, you can just authorize a refund that way. If you click the button up here, you're going to be able to see your list of transactions, which most of these are cash just because that's what we've kind of demo with. But there is card options that you can see, and you can see the check here. That would be a green check once it has been settled. And we'll go back to the home button, into the home page. And we're going to go into the Register app. So the Register app kind of acts like a mini POS. You can upload up to 5,000 SKUs in here, and then you can actually catalog it. So if you had different seasons of catalogs, you can change that. You can also view order details. So I've already created an order in here. You have your Reuben, your grilled cheese, your soda. Your total is $13.55. You can choose to charge it. You can choose to do it through cash. And hide items. You can add more. So say you wanted a baked item in there. Oh, we want some pumpkin pie. That's just how you add it. You can add multiple of it. Tons and tons that you can do in here. I could go on for probably hours about everything that you can do in the Register and Catalog app, but we'll keep it short today. The catalog can be uploaded on the Poynt device, or if you want to do a mass upload in a CSV file, you can do that through the Mission Control, the Poynt HQ. So that's what I would recommend having your merchant do. But you can actually see here that you can click add, You can add a product, or you can create a category. I'm going to say add a product. And then you can either, you know, add something that already exists, or you can create something completely new. And just to touch on this, like I mentioned, there are featured apps. These are third-party apps that Poynt has integrated to. There's eHopper, there's the time clock, there's cash and tips, there's a POS connector, which connects you to Micros and Aloha. There's Lightning Register, and then there's Appetizer. So these are all third parties. Some of them do have an additional fee attached to it, and that's going to be just like on a tablet or a phone app store, in which you would just put in your credit card information, and that third-party app will bill you monthly. So that's a quick overview of the Poynt terminal, and hopefully it kind of gave you some insight into how easy it is to use and how much there is to it.